Yeah, handguns are known for not being very destructive. Standard FBI field agent gear, the steel pipe. Oh, attack very low. Nobody gets hurt by machine guns. I don't know why people carry them. It does take its sweet time. Behold the Joker faces in Jello. Getting to Fallout 4 territory. Good lord. Has it hanged? It may have hanged and I wouldn't know. I may not be doing Deadly Premonition for very long. There's only so long I can riff a red screen. I think it's... Huh. Well. Yeah. Wait. Now it has stopped moving. Oh, wow. Oh. I may have snapped, I don't know. Oh dear.
I want to hear another story.
Yes. Of course.
Yes, young Skywalker.
You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty.
Whoa.
But somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
Oh, yes.
Might be.
It's very nasty.
But it's also a very important story.
But nasty.
If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
Just don't...
No, I want to hear it.
Don't tell your mother. I told you.
This way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then?
Turn it to my
Leave the
favorite
sound
porn
down.
channel. Now the robe comes off.
Now, this is important.
This is the part she blocked from her
At
memory.
times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Even if it means turning to the dark side. Oh good, yes, I'd forgotten how fucked up this game is. No, I haven't reached the 50,000 Patreon goal. Although, with your help, yes we can. He walks like a fucking Terminator. I am a CPU, I am a neural net processor, I don't even know. Wait, I'm a cybernetic organism. That's what I am. Habla inglés.
Could you wait just a little longer?
This music rocks.
This won't take long.
You're spiraling to madness. That is. Time isn't stopped, it's going backwards. You plan on staying here very long there, pal? Habla.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
Your nightmare will start soon.
It's about time to get started.
I'm fascinated by this. Kirk Enterprise.
Zack. Zack, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond?
No.
What's the matter? Zack, can you hear me?
Or am I going crazy here?
If you can hear me, say something. Zack. Good. I thought you went to sleep.
I was going to until you kept
Zack,
fucking...
Don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zack?
Leave me out of this.
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
Distracted driving,
I
man!
believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
Oh, not a network error.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again. Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zack?
Zack is my cigarette.
Perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy.
Police brand
I now have a
cigarettes.
scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women, they're crazy. Don't you agree, Zack?
You know, they have cigarette lighters in cars. The end. This guy would be the distracted if he had 4 arms like Goro. That was a government car, too. And that was a government laptop and phone. And now it works. And he just shoves it in his pocket. What's the...
Zack, there goes the civilized world.
What? This is why you get renter's insurance. The assault rifles, medium attack power. I seen better. I don't know how to entertain you guys during this. I might as well just go to the bathroom. Fork. Oh, a pitchfork. I like how it just runs out of things to say itself. It's just, okay. I seriously should have just gone to get a drink. I'm thirsty. Well, this loading screen takes forever. Don't you agree, Zack? Okay, this beats Fallout 4. No, it didn't freeze. Trust me. This is the PC version, so there might be a fix or something. But I don't know what it is. No, it's not stuck, I swear. See, I bet you didn't think you'd be watching a red screen for 10 minutes. I thought it was frozen before. It powered through. This game better be fucking amazing. Can someone look up for me, like, Deadly Premonition load times or something? We've got the time. See? Yeah, I want to save now. Please wait. Now loading the save screen. Ooh. Wait, where's the light coming from? His pocket. Agent Honor. Tough luck. Hate to have to leave you here, old buddy. I want to read together. You talk to the car as well. Hang on. I had that for... Oh, the PC definitely got a bad port. Apparently, pausing the game with Alt for 1 second makes it insta-load. I got DP fix, actually. I did that. I think this is the DP fix version. Equip weapon and draw it with LB. Draw weapon and AR. Why not the triggers? Why the shoulder buttons? I gotta profile this rainstorm here.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zack, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
What? I'd love to do that for you. I have now gone back to where I started. Ah! Satanic magic webbing. That does not disturb me at all. Anyway. I believe I've set the forest on fire now. Well, observe something. The lighting looks ages old. Is that a monkey? So much for my hopes for a peaceful picnic. I'd walk like that if I lived here too. What? Why did that happen? Well, you gotta take the pickles when you find them. The pickles. I pushed the turning knob. What are you doing to my generator? Who took the pickles? Ma'am, do you have a phone? Da 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 da. You wanna know how I got these scars? Then it explodes into purple mist. Ah!
Nice shot.
Oh. I don't want to die.
Yes. Nice shot.
I got bandage. 100 of them. So honor is money in this game. I can sell my honor. I'll buy that.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake. It's the first time I've been attacked so directly.
Usually it's
Zack,
zombies passive-aggressively
Can
attacking
you give me
me.
a logical explanation about what that was?
Enterprise. Oh, I've just been attacked by Joker zombies.
Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zack?
Don't answer that one either. That was a trick. Well, you gotta take the lollipops, too. Bayonetta may want this later. Hello? Uh-oh. I can't aim for the head.
Yes.
I was just trying to help. Ah, destroying other people's property. That's a great honor. Honorable display. I need to find a gas station.
Amazing. Bullseye. Amazing.
Does he comment on every single time I hit them? Alright. He does it every time. Amazing. And that's the sound it makes when a barrel explodes. Ka-ching! How do I reload? B. I have infinite ammo. The vapor is holding me back. I can observe the box. This is coming back to me now. That was easy. Ah, aiming is so finicky. I was trying to hit the barrel. Why do they limbo towards you? Wasn't I just here? Wait, the toolbox where you keep your stuff is here too? The killer really had a grudge. Oh, that was Wilfred Brimley. You don't understand. That thing wanted to be us. How many things am I gonna profile? Huh? Fuses. That's the trick. Die! Bang. Easier than shooting them. Really paranoid people own this place. Monster time. Boy, those explosion sound effects, though.
Amazing.
These sound effects are horrible.
Nice shot. Amazing. Amazing. Nice shot.
This is really bad.
Great. Amazing. Great.
Really? What the fuck? I can keep this up as long as you're giving me money. Ow! Thank you for that. What is this? I'll never know because I can't get to it. Wait. Never mind.
Amazing. Great.
I get $10 for an enemy killed.
Yes. Bullseye.
And I get ammo. I can't aim up.
Yes. Amazing.
Ah.
Amazing. Yes. Great.
This is a popular game. Oh, hi. By the way, there's QTEs. Hey, look, you can see the invisible walls. You do get honor for smashing fences. I remember this. I smash your fences, not for honor, but for you. Ah, now I've figured it out. Not another loading screen. I don't know what people were talking about with the alt pause thing, because there's nothing I can do to speed this up. Fishing? Oh no. This is the second game in like a week I've played that featured fishing. I don't see anything I can do to speed this up. Has anyone found anything else to improve the loading times? The settings affecting loadings. Okay. Do you know what settings? I have this thing called DP Fix, which improves the resolution to full screen. It doesn't actually load in full screen the way it's shipped. So DP Fix loads it in full screen. But that's pretty much the extent of what I've done. But shit, I can't keep playing it like this. Well, if you guys can't find it, I'll look. Incredibly long loading times. Okay, the mod is not the issue. When I press the Alt key, the game pauses. If I do this in load times, that's not what's going on. Alt tabbing and loading going back in. Huh. So double tap the Alt trick. It's in like a this is some bullshit. If I can get to a phone, I'll try to fiddle with the settings a little bit. Jesus.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zack? My coffee warned me about it.
Oh.
Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign.
Uh-huh.
It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
That was totally worth it. Alright, I've got to quit out of this. And try fiddling with the settings a little bit. I can't even... Wow. I hit the pause button and this... It's just a black screen. Now we're somewhere. What the fuck? I just want to quit. Working on it. My situation has not improved. Great. Now it won't full screen. Force full screen. Well, it's definitely not full screening. It's doing something a lot smaller than that. Okay, so why doesn't it go full screen when I do... Oh, by the way, there's like 6 production company slates that start off this game, so it seriously takes a minute just to get to the menu. Fuck you. Let me change back some of the things I changed in the first place. $1920 by 1080. It does not want to play in full screen, folks. No, I know you can't see shit. Well, let me see if the loading times are any better this way anyway. Just give me one more minute. See, it's opening it in a windowed mode now. You see it full screen just fine. Ha. Great. I want my full screen. No, I can't Alt-Enter. Right, no traffic on this road, though. Yeah, those footstep sound effects, too. This is some classic Foley shit right now. Borderless windowed mode was getting me in trouble in the first place. I think.
Now you were very late.
Unconventional.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
You're weird.
That's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I was just on my way to a party, really.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
Okay. Oh, that river. Look at that. You seem distracted, miss.
Easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
I can
By the
hear
way,
you.
don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zack?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman.
Where did you
Call me
come
George.
from?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Right.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested
You
in this
dress
homicide?
funny, son.
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling. Both our superiors
No,
are
huh?
close with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry.
Burned half the forest
Get my
down.
Assistant Thomas to take care of it.
Should be easy to find.
Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan. And we'll handle the investigation.
I said
You
call
just
me
think
York.
This as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
City folk.
Zack, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're
York
as
to
far
Enterprise.
forward as the Middle Ages, and we've just met the king.
Hey, too bad they could have given me a ride. Oh well. $200. Let me close this down real fast and try to break what I just fixed. So you look at how many producers' credits are going to be on this. There's 1. There's 2. Let that soak in. There's 3. 4. Give it a good 6-7 seconds. 5. And this one. Yeah, this is necessary. God damn, why were the loading times so bad before?
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks.
Oh, God.
It's broken.
Young Skywalker.
Been using that one for a long time.
It's not exactly
Why didn't you get it
1080p.
repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure.
Yeah.
I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
And then I
Grandma
killed
likes
her.
movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too.
Good.
Never been to a movie theater though.
That scene was absolutely necessary. Angel Isaac. I got a card. Hooray. Sugar donut. It's nice and round too. It leads to the hoary Otherworld.
York. York.
Oh, hi, angel of my nightmares. Yes. Can I help you?
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
I can hold my breath without doing that, kid. Duh, I can see you guys. Let's just break his neck. Hey guys. Keep walking. Duh. Both walking past like he made a stinky poop.
Who are you?
Look at the 16-sided doorknob there. That was a great scene. Oh, don't bring back the loading times. Come on. Oh, Zack, not now. No. Brains.
Zack, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify.
Why I keep cigarettes
A
in
forest
bed
of
is a
red
mystery.
trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels. But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
My coffee talks to me. It understands.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zack. I hope they have some real coffee.
Those covers look like...
I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office.
Those covers look like
There's a
broken
proper
tectonic
procedure for
plates.
everything, right, Zack?
Yes, there would be a procedure for getting coffee. Suit agent. Suit made for an elite FBI agent. Looks almost brand new. No problem. Oh dear God. It's like, sorry, it was all that was clean. You gotta get that money. He remains puzzled by the door. Huh. Don't forget to shave. Are you serious? No, the door wasn't locked. Experience the thrill of exploring your hotel room. I don't need to bathe, apparently, though. Mm-hmm. Eh, good looking. I thought that was going to be a mini game. FBI's going to pay me to shave? Extra for checking the weather. I got an egg! Why is there an egg in the microwave? Nobody working the desk. Unusual. Good, good. Somebody else's coffee. Oh. Coffee for $31.50. Jesus Christ. Does it take dollars or just quarters? It's the tie that nails it.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford.
Did
Just
you not
Polly
see
is
the
fine.
card?
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Oh dear. Better get these old bones to work.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
What?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly.
What?
My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else.
I'm actually kind of hungry
My
now.
husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
Ever
You've
since I
been
killed
working
him.
here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me.
I'm an old
So
woman.
early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria.
It might scare away
We have to make use
patrons.
of all this space. Now
A
tell me,
kazoo?
that wound on your face. What happened?
What
Let's
wound?
Just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my. Well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared
The
a
kazoo is
special
drowning
room
you
for
out.
A
It's
famous
horrible.
rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything
Oh,
at all,
the
just
suit.
let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zack, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town? Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see.
Oh.
You might know this already, but the town is
You don't mind if I
called
smoke? Good,
Greenvale.
thanks.
It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago.
I stopped listening almost
Except a
immediately.
population of over 6,000
Focused on my
people.
cigarette.
Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel
Damn
was
good
built
coffee.
back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely.
Oh, my dear, that's
It rings in
rude.
the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else
What?
you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Pork
Shops?
chops?
Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
I don't understand that sweary fellow.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
It's opening a vortex into another dimension.
Did you see that, Zack? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
I don't think I want to do that.
Now then.
And never smile
Let's get
again.
going.
FK in your coffee. You gotta love that texture out there. That patio. Paint bucket brown. Dude, check out the buffet. I am so hungry now. Go back to the coffee. What are you talking about? There is no coffee. I drank it. You got a problem, man. You see in the coffee.
There's always trouble heading my way in this job. But I'm always up for a little excitement, too.
Lucky Place Theme Park.
There's no theme park in this town, though. All that good luck is just slipping away. But I think I'll have a thrilling enough time right here anyway.
I don't want any more. Stop talking to me, Coffee. I have work to do. I don't feel so
my
good.
Lucky number is 3 today. The first case I worked after joining the FBI had 3 victims.
I gotta piss like a racehorse.
An unpredictable life is a wonderful thing. Cases may come flooding in like passengers at rush hour. White, is it? The hair of one of my coworkers turned completely white overnight due to stress once. Relaxing might be a good idea.
God, how long are they gonna push this? Well, now my color's
liver is
pink.
a healthy pink. I wonder if drinking too much coffee would upset it. Drinking coffee is part of the investigation, after all.
Apparently, it's a major part of it. Well, that was a waste of an hour. This game sucks. No, it doesn't suck in a good way. It sucks in a hard way. Okay, turkey sandwiches should not be purple. Ugh. Well, loading times are back. I guess it could be because we're going outside. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back. Just when I thought I'd fixed the loading time. You know, they say surrounding yourself in red provokes violent, angry responses. It's a great idea in this case.
A police car. So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zack? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zack, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car.
It's a cop car.
Values. This town has what the country needs. Values. Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Wipers on. Talk. Okay, seriously, they made the right bumper accelerate? Right bumper. And that's not how you spell brake in this context. Oh, it unlocks all locks. right bumper. Wah, 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 wah. But your car just stops. It just stops. Wow, it takes that long to get to the pause menu. The fucking pause menu. I just wanted to see the map. I've never seen a driving game ever where the right bumper was the accelerator. Ah, the map. Ah. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, I forgot to talk. Yes.
Zack, is there something here that you want to check out?
We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
Oh, I can go peeping. That's cool. Oh, don't look. Oh, God. If I'd have known this, I would have never... This shit will not do. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Rocket League has RB right button? Holy shit. Oh, come on. This is the worst. Really, that's neat. Fucking thrilling. Now I gotta load outside again. Ugh. I think it's because it loads like every... It has to load the entire map. But now I gotta load the entirety of outside again. Brown bullhead catfish. Yeah, you're gonna keep pushing the fishing on me. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh. Oh, oh. I should have played this. I had no idea the port was this bad. No, alt tabbing doesn't... It's in a borderless window. So I don't know what else to do. No, I can't do this. I can't play it like that. I just can't. I'm sure when you played it, it was fine. It's not fine now. Hell, even starting the game over sucks because there's fucking 5 producer credits. Do you believe this? I changed one more thing. If it is, I changed it back to the windowed mode. That seemed to work best. But if the loading times aren't any better, I quit.
Previously, during the investigation. So we...
I wish there was a way to change the controls. There's no way I'm ever going to get used to using right bumper as the fucking accelerator. Well, I can't... I'm pushing the A button and it won't talk, so... The driving is terrible. Whoa. Why is there even driving? Just have some kind of, like, mini-map travel.
So, Zack, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
I'm all over the road.
Ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones. Zack, we'll finish our chat later. Let's take a walk around here.
This was my idea this time.
Zack, is there something here that you want to check out?
This was
We're
your
supposed
idea.
to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
I got a card. $600. Damn, now I want to get all of them. Huh. Why is this open world?
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zack?
No. Weird doorknobs, though. They're like beer cans. It must have been the full screen that was doing it. The windowed borderless shit. I cannot explain why, though. Why are his footsteps kicking up water?
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
As you can see.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job.
Carrying FBI people's luggage.
I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Such tasty
know her
flesh.
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax.
I already peed myself.
Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Maybe it's in the
Let
kitchen
me know when things are
room.
ready. Zack, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Maybe they got coffee.
Zack, there's a name written on this dumbbell. Arnold. I haven't met anyone by that name yet. Could it be the owner of this dumbbell? What do you think, Zack?
No, that's the name of the dumbbell. Let me stick this in my pants of infinitely deep pockets. I can shave? No. I got a card of a turkey sandwich. And the music has clammed up. Mwaha. Zack, let's just look in people's lockers. Just finding all sorts of keys around here. I liked pumping iron better. Deadly Premonition. Gotta be real sneaky. My God. I have a real future in this. Even the cell door makes a wooden creaky sound. I could go to sleep. And this is the director's cut. More keys. Locked. Wonder what that is, Zack. They shouldn't keep their bullets in crates. I just own the keys to the station now, man. Don't mind me. Where's the office room? Hello, Emily.
Hi.
She's undercover. What the fuck?
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy.
Work out in my
I haven't
leather
missed a day
jacket and
since
hat.
I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zack.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
Ugh.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see
Oh.
Arnold around, let me know, will ya? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
This is a great subquest. Oh God! Look at his
George, I
package.
found Arnold.
Really?
Oh, his pants are bunching.
He was a bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Oh, Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan.
And my winking
Now I can
hand.
work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
Whoa.
So that makes us even. I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together.
Whoa.
Just bear that in mind.
He is strong.
Zack, he needs some friends who aren't so dumb.
Look at him clanging and banging those weights.
Zack, look at this. Oh,
Look
now
at them
this is something
guns.
special. It's the epitome of the old frontier sheriff's office. It's perfect. A stuffed deer's head on the wall. A flag, a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle. Amazing. You'd never see a hunting rifle on the wall of a police department in the city. It's just amazing. Wonder if the sheriff would ever let me shoot it.
Go on, take it. Nope, can't go in there. You know, with a can of WD-40, I could fix a whole lot of this. Can't go in the men's room. Why do you think that is, Zack? Did I find the key?
You found the key.
I think so. Is this it?
You don't know your squirrels, do you? This isn't the right key holder. This
You
is a
didn't tell me.
Siberian flying squirrel.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
closer to a land-based squirrel. The Siberian flying squirrel is larger than the southern flying squirrel and has a standing tail while the southern has a hanging tail. But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
You sure do know a lot about squirrels.
You found the key.
I hope so.
It's going to be the last one, isn't it?
No. This is a sugar glider. Sorry, wrong key. The sugar glider is a small gliding possum.
I'm going to kill
with
you.
shorter hair and a longer column-like tail. You can really see its muscle definition.
I'm going
on
to
this
kill
image,
all of
can't
you.
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Zack, can you tell these things apart?
You found the key.
I hope this is the
Just
right
give him
one.
all the keys! You son of a bitch!
You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you? Sorry, wrong key.
A Siberian chipmunk?
This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're actually quite a popular pet.
So it isn't even a squirrel.
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now. You found the key.
Is this the one you were looking for?
You cocksucker. You
no.
joxer the mighty
It's a gray
looking
squirrel.
fucker.
Sorry, that's not the key. Nothing particularly special about the gray squirrel, I'm afraid. You can find them in the US, Canada, and in England, too.
A gray squirrel. What was I thinking?
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
I'm gonna ram these keys right up your ass and twist.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll
Let
bring
me
the
go
files
into a
right in, so
presentation about the
please go to
southern
the
flying
meeting room.
squirrel. Yeah.
Okay,
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you. Well, Zack, we just got here, and we've cracked a big case already.
Fuck you.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives
What's
on
with
the
the
insurance money
donut?
from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want.
That's provably untrue.
It's all starting to make sense, Zack.
That's our fine china.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit.
Oh,
I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
this changes everything.
Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
Oh, well, you can go to hell then.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know.
Coffee and
The balance
biscuits,
of
sir.
milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going.
For Christ's sake, Emily,
You
put
might
some
think
clothes
this is
on.
just a small town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Agent Morgan. I really feel like I made progress. I just made $2,223 for running around a fucking police station. The biscuits are so good because they're made with human flesh. Don't do this to me. Don't do this loading time shit. Thank you.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
My driving arm got thrown out by Arnold here anyway.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
All right, everyone, pile in.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
Oh,
George,
come on
are
now.
you his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, so it's a ways away. Holy shit.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure
Yes.
it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. Now, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zack, there he is, the monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting on a little history.
Talking to my invisible
Middle
friend.
of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
See? I got to the hospital and nobody died.
That's a pretty big
I got a
hospital.
poncho on.
I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning.
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown
Hot,
lose
wet,
so
and in
many
leather.
senses. Beyond your understanding.
The
I'm
sheriff,
sure.
I mean.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem.
Should we talk
There really
inside?
isn't any need for you to get too involved.
I'm sure my suit will frighten off any potential attackers.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hi.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Hospitals use computers?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
What's a computer?
How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Ah! Hi, karate.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
I took a hatchet to the face.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet?
It's the new Sutter Kane.
Bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town.
Sounds horrible.
Everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world.
So where's the computer room?
Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Your voice is different, Emily. So the Weather Channel did not mention torrential thunderstorms. Wait. Today is a fine, clear day? No. No, it's not. Wait. Man? Whoa, man. I'll be back. I'm afraid your husband will. The computer room.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so.
There is a computer here.
Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zack, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Okay.
The
You
doctor
master
awaits
hacker.
below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
Yeah, the PA might help.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
You are
Then
a queer
it's
duck.
time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
The game is afoot, Watson.
Nah.
I've shown the ability to identify simple chess pieces. Well done, Zack. A lot of off-limits rooms in this hospital. And now, Doctor, we've reached the end of our little game. What is it? Dead room? Do you see that? It's a dead room. Knock on the door. Look. I can't zoom in. Trust me, that's what it says. It costs you $1, but I get $50 for reporting, so it works out. The dissecting room. But there's a computer here, too. Shouldn't this be a computer room?
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
What's up?
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent
The
Francis
doctor.
York Morgan. Please call me York.
He's the hospital's doctor.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That doesn't set my mind at
Battle
ease.
of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I don't get either one of these
I see.
guys.
Well, it was pretty fun.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was a battle of wits.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
I have you. Drebin.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated
This suit,
to be
man.
between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
I've got a right hand. What?
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion.
Yes.
The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Unbelievable.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however,
Is your
was that
suit.
she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
Damn shame. Anyway, donuts?
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
How do you know that?
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her.
Do you mind getting your
Now, the
fingers
killer
out of her
most
mouth?
likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally.
Hey, who's the profiler here?
Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist.
I can't get my fingers out of her
He
mouth.
must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped.
This is
from
great
her
autopsy music.
as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Sorry.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
What?
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
Oh, that movie, right.
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
What? We shouldn't stare at her for too long. Fair enough. Oh, she was holding the talisman that points to the location of the Ark of the Covenant. Take one kadam back for the god who... Sarah Jessica Parker! I can't see the edge of the stump. A potato. Tasty, Zack.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly.
I want
Unable
you
to speak,
to
she
know
was then left to cry
I
herself to death.
was murdered at the end
Zack, it's all starting
of
to come
the
together.
storm.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well,
Hell yeah.
not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George,
What?
how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women.
I ain't a gay,
But
you
I don't
know.
see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you.
What?
Passionate about women.
No, he's not just like you.
He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like
He's
this.
just like you. You'd have done this too.
But this is still a big lead.
What about you, Emily? You a passionate woman? Lol.
Jackpot, Zack. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end. This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
I'll need a new suit, pronto.
What do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
This is a weird
That's not why I'm
translation.
assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Ta-da! You will tell me, Clarice, won't you? Ta-da! Huzzah! Boom! What up? Damn! I got enough for everyone.
There you go. Amazing, huh?
It's amazing.
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret.
Come on, each of you can take one.
George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very
I
well.
am a passionate man, though.
I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
You gonna start smoking here?
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
That made no sense in any possible context. What a great man.
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
What? Oh, Zack, we're in the Otherworld again. That's no good.
Zack, they're here.
You take it back, Zack. Hang on, I'm gonna call for help, maybe. Whoop. Maybe I should get the others. Woo, we're going back in time. This doesn't really disturb him. He's just, they're here. Da 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 da. Okay. Only these two drawers need to come out, Zack. I sense their importance. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
Amazing.
Amazing. Well, these guys are cacking it easy. This game is easy. Yay! I like the show. They're really not putting up that much resistance. Is there like some kind of difficulty setting that I have way too low? Because I don't think so. They're barely even moving towards me.
Amazing.
You can't move. You can't move while having your gun out.
Great. Nice shot. Bullseye. Yes.
I can't even put it in my toolbox. It's that full.
Great.
Wow, he said an adjective that wasn't amazing. He said great.
Amazing. Bullseye.
All right. Hang on a second, guys. Am I bothered? Am I bothered? Oh.
And they melted like cream.
I don't know why people say this game is scary, because it ain't. Why would anyone look under the cover of this? You gots to know, I suppose. What? It's an undulating keycard. You see what I mean when I say this game just, it doesn't intimidate me. It's just You know? Oh, I could change suits. But why would I? It's more psychological? Yeah, sure it is. Do I seriously have 900 10mm bullets? A very rare and strong brand. Smoking them will make you forget that time is going by. Well, seeing as how I'm not getting hungry, none of this seems necessary. And I don't see the need to sleep. Stabilizer. Alright. Mission knife. Strange name. I don't quite get the lollipops. But I'm full up on everything though. I am not exactly in a crisis situation. Pretty sure I just shot a cop. I feel like I'm actually handicapping myself using the controller. If I was using a mouse, this would be so simple. Hmm?
Here! Over here!
Bye-bye. Well, I can't use the keyboard. At least I don't think so. And I can't use the mouse to look. I may have to change that in settings, but... I like how they almost sound pleased to see me. Yay! Ah! That first aid kit would be handy if I ever even got hit. Getting enough of them. Escape key, F1, escape key control. How do you turn it off? Oh man, I broke it. But since it's been in an MRI, it's been completely and hopelessly erased. Yay! Yay! Meanwhile, in real life, York is just running around gunning down nurses, screaming something about demons and zombies. I can't aim further down. I have to back up to aim down. Bait, normal worm. I got a worm by shooting boxes in a hospital. Get my phone so I can send out a vine. Bounty paper towel. Looks like me when I got a migraine. What's he doing? He's just tapping his chest. Lunch.
Huh?
Okay, pull your gun out.
Amazing. Yes.
Ah, wow, that's the first hit I've sustained all game.
Bullseye.
I've yet to be impressed. Yeah, those band-aids should cover up the shotgun wound I just took. My head. The hatchet wound. Yeah. A small mouth bass. Oh, Zack, no. You've made me kill again, haven't you? And he has lost his mind.
Then why not smoke two at once?
Did you not see the Hell World? He's just taking this in stride. Oh, well, that's normal. Ah!
Who's that old man?
What, Skullface?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town.
We not going to talk about this?
But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town. Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
It's Major Zero. Uh-huh. Drink more Ovaltine.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
My mouth opens
Haste
wide
won't
whenever I
lead
talk.
To what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Nice to meet you, too. How did you know my name?
It's on your name tag.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too.
That makes no
So
sense.
says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Tell that guy he's a prick and his mustache looks stupid.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
What, no rhyming couplet to end that one? So now we go away until we meet another day.
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense.
Mr. Francis
Don't give it
York
any thought.
Morgan.
It's all gibberish.
Emily here.
What?
Uh-huh.
What, you talking to your boob?
Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent.
Right
I was
on.
just about to ask if you could take me there.
When he smiles, puppies explode.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
A forest park?
What's that?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
He's not even disturbed by the fact he was sucked into hell. Bye. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Spy fiction? I guess that... Oh, I have that game, actually. Kind of wish I was playing that one. But it looks like there's a card and I want it. I can't jump knee-high hedges. Well, I don't see where this card is. I got no clue on this one. You see what I'm talking about? I don't see it at all. Can I stop playing this? Are you satisfied yet?
Zack, we need to get to Greenvale Forest Park. It's apparently quite a distance, so check the map.
Car sounds like the zombies. No, I'm not entertained. This game is balls. Wait a minute. Fishing. A pillow. A dog bone.
Zack, picking up from where we left off. So, Zack, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the
I bet you
Killer
can't drive through
Tomatoes,
fences, can you?
filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it. I know, Zack. Once this case is over, we can watch it together. I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
I don't have WWE 16.
Zack, is there something here that you want to check out? Well, just do as you please. We can head to the forest later.
Ah, a card of Rosy Lips Gina. We've been needing this for our rares in the Magic the Gathering
Zack, we
deck.
need to get to Greenvale Forest Park. It's apparently quite a distance, so check the map.
I don't even know what that is, if that's supposed to be the hotel or what.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zack?
No.
Back in '83. Directed by Douglas McCown. Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel?
No.
But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. I wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound. Wait, Zack. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors. I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece. Zack, that one had sequels like crazy.
I wouldn't call Tremors a masterpiece.
I've only seen the first one, though.
Look at that. What the fuck? Wonder where I can find some general goods. Perhaps the General Mart. Wait, this is the police station? It had a knife and fork on it. Ah, heaven. This game sucks so bad. I saw no donuts at the police station, so I'm afraid that would be a lie. Huh. How dare this game not let me smash people's fences? I'm not gonna go peeping. Closed. Call for someone. Good job calling. Why is this house marked purple? What? What? Huh? This isn't my place. I don't have a house. Why would I have a house here? Am I just squatting there? Have I stolen it? I'm looking for the gun store. Where's the guns? Yeah, look at that. The police station has a knife and fork on it. I want to go to the bookstore. Those door textures. Woo! Gun store doesn't open until much later. Well, that's a joyous thing to know.
Zack, we need to get to Greenvale Forest Park.
I know.
It's apparently quite a distance, so check the map.
I'm never gonna make it through this. And even if I did, there's a fence. Of course not. Well, whoever drives that car is going to be really confused.
Zack, we need to get to Greenvale Forest Park. It's apparently quite a distance, so check the map.
Are there races in this game? There are races. Great. I so don't remember what I did last run.
Zack, we need to get to Greenvale Forest
At
Park.
all.
It's apparently quite a distance, so check the map. Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film?
No.
Called Senanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's Master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
So I suppose I own this house too.
Zack, is there something here that you want to check out? Well, just do as you please. We can
Of course
head to
I
the
can't.
forest later.
Of course I can't get to it. Oh, this is fucking perfect. Because I can't just climb over a simple rock. Pretty sure shooting exploding barrels near a power substation couldn't possibly cause that much harm. Got all this cash and nothing to spend it on. Although with coffee costing $31 in the vending machines, I shudder to think of what the weapons cost. I could probably blow up my car real good now. Let's do it. This is some crazy man shooting things. But there's metals in here, you guys. Where the hell is this thing? Good lord. You're just fucking with me now. That's what you're doing. You're fucking with me. Oh, come on. I've got to try to find a way to... I can't even find a way there. I can't see the whole map at once. I can't see the whole map. It's designed to make you learn the roads. Learn to...
Zack, we need to get to Greenvale Forest Park. It's apparently quite a distance, so check the map.
Learn my cock in your mouth. I hate this. I hate all of this.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course... That's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zack? Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies.
Roadhouse?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Directed by
Red
John
Dawn.
Hughes.
That's what I meant.
That one was so 80s. Zack, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I'm
that
gonna
last
be
one was in
a man in motion.
1982, directed by Amy Heckerling. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe.
I'm so lost. Is there any kind of fast travel option? Fuck me, man. This is horrible. It's earned. Earn my fucking fist. There's just nothing happens. It's just... This is pointless. There's nothing to be gained or learned. It's just designed to waste my fucking time and show off how shit the graphics are. Chapter 4? And my top speed is 40 miles an hour. If I'm lucky. No, my top speed is 30 miles an hour.
Okay, Zack. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision. It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie. But I've put a lot of thought into this. And I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975.
And my game crashed.
Steven Spielberg himself. The grand...
Thank fucking God. Thank God. It crashed. I'm free. I'm free from this piece of shit. Suck it. Woo! Ha ha ha. Ah. Oh no, it really crashed. It got some kind of C++ runtime error. Like I give a shit. Fucking car tops out at 30 miles an hour. I did not press Alt F4. I swear on my life. That's the sigh of relief. Like I was gonna Alt F4 out of that game in the middle of his monologue about Jennifer Grey, whose best movie, by the way, was Red Dawn. Rebooting my computer? Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay, somebody explain to me. Somebody fucking explain. Two things. One is completely unrelated. But the first, why does he not... When you go to the hell world, he's never alarmed. And then when he gets back out, he doesn't mention it to anybody. He got into a running gun battle with fucking hell zombies. He doesn't seem to see this as unusual or worth comment. Is it just because he's literally insane? He's used to it? Okay. No, okay, he's crazy and he's used to it. All right, fine. I'll take it. No, I'm guessing... I don't think it's a spoiler. I'm guessing Zack is his hatchet wound. He's obviously got a brain injury. So if there's a split personality or something like that, I'm guessing that's how they're explaining it. Is he either took a bullet or something? And so he's manifested something called Zack he likes to talk to. But I'm basically guessing nothing in the hell world is even happening. Okay, then I'm wrong. I can live with being wrong. Oh my god, that... This is... Oh, why do people like it? Why? And don't give me this, it's quirky shit. Quirky takes you so far, man. And quirky don't take me the 8 miles through that fucking drive up the mountain. Like, if you want Twin Peaks, fucking watch Twin Peaks. It's not hilarious. Fuck you, Pickles. Like, I'm gonna play the entire 40 fucking hour game to learn why people love it, only to be completely underwhelmed and just as confused. It's like this completely empty world. Shit, Pathologic had people running around it at least. I mean, the addition of the car races had to have been thrown in as a fucking joke. Like, a bad joke. People, like, yeah, oh my god, the car driving is so bad. Let's add a fucking racetrack to accentuate how fucking shit the driving is. Oh, and fishing. God, I never even got to the fucking fishing. As if I guarantee you, guaranteed, there's no point to that. Clues, ammo, weapons, so no point. It's plot critical? Fuck. Fuck. Like, oh, there's a body in the lake, York. Go fishing for it. This seriously gives me a headache. 90% of his actions make you feel like you're in a real town. It doesn't make me feel like I'm in a real town. There's no people in it. I never met them. No, I didn't meet them because I had to drive to meet them, and I fucking hate the driving. God. I don't want to go to the town hall. Town hall's probably like chapter fucking 7. And I'm in 2. And don't correct me. I don't care when it is. You know, I never bring up my Patreon to... I never usually... Sorry. I usually don't bring up my Patreon, but seriously, you want to see the rest of that? You gotta meet the goal, because fuck this game. It's gonna be the longest experience of my fucking life. God. What's it at? It actually is chapter 7? Fuck you. What's it at? What's the Deadly Premonition Let's Play at? 50,000? I gotta double it. Oh, I'll do it. It's 50,000? Oh, I gotta go that... Man, I'm gonna go up on that one. All of a sudden, my Patreon fucking spikes. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. I could grit my teeth through the game for that. How'd you do it, Spoonie? How'd you get... Oh, shit. I just dangled Deadly Premonition in front of them and they jumped. Yes, Patreon gets taxed. Best believe it. Would I for $1 million? I'd do it for a lot less. Turns out Donald Trump's a viewer and he's pissed about his Twitter. If only, my friend. If only. The DP is appropriate abbreviation. Yeah, for 50 large a month, I'll marathon that shit twice. I'll do the new game plus. Actually, New Game Plus is for the 100,000 level. I don't suppose any of you can do that, can you? Melee combat would be easier, man. I was mowing him down with just the pipe. Yeah, 100% it. I'll 100% it for 50. You can? I'll believe it when I see it, Bacon. Holy shit, Mushroom Cloud, you got a fucked lung? Unfuck your lung. That's no good, man. Get better. For 200, I'll speedrun it. For 500,000, just driving, I'll desert bus it. We'll desert bus the Deadly Premonition driving until I pass out. Like, legitimately. Well, let's see if we get to the first one before we start speculating too much. So if you guys can make the first one, we'll talk. I don't want to make too many promises about the Deadly Premonition that I can't keep. Yeah, for 50K, I'll do DP. Once I've done Deadly Premonition, what's the incentive to keep it up? That's a good question. I suppose you could start naming other shitty games to live stream. If there's a sequel, I would do the sequel. Although it may take me quite a while to finish the Let's Play of Deadly Premonition, especially considering it keeps crashing all the fucking time. So it could take me a while. The other endings of Pathologic? Ugh. Do I get to cheat? Do I get to fly? Because if I get to fly, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, good. I can do that. For 50? Shit. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to close the stream down and I'll be back. In the meantime, start getting up to the 50K. 50,000. And I can just load up Deadly Premonition again. As soon as that happens, I'll get right on that. That was just a teaser. That was just to whet your appetite for what'll happen if you strike it rich and then throw some my way.